All right, shalom. Let's talk about the donkey. You'll hear in my you'll hear in my other videos I talk about the donkey a lot. Who is the donkey? What's up with the donkey? And why does Darren talk so much about the donkey? I'll tell you why right now. All right, the donkey. If before we start, so I'm looking down at my notes keys, right? And it says, and he, chapter 8, verse 10, and he, let me put it up so you can see my ugly face. And he said, to you it has been given to know the secrets of the reign of Elohim. Oh, he's talking about, I'm sorry, let me go to verse 9. And his taught ones were asking him, saying, what does this parable mean? And he said, to you it has been given to know the secrets of the reign of Elohim, but to the rest in parables, that seeing they do not see, and hearing they do not understand. That's from Isaiah 6:9. Chapter 8. Verse 30. And running up, Philip heard him reading the prophet Isaiah, Yeshayahu, and said, do you know what you are reading? Question mark. And he, the eunuch, from Cush, the eunuch said, and he said, how am I able unless someone guides me? And he called Philip, to come near, and to sit up with him. And the passage of scripture he was reading was Isaiah 53, right? And Philip, verse 35, and Philip, opening his mouth and beginning with this scripture, brought him to the good news of Yeshua. All right. Who is the donkey? So, Father has given some sight, given some hearing in regards to the donkey. And if you've heard this, praise Yah. If you haven't, hopefully you can glean from this, right? Because the end, in Isaiah, it says the end is declared from the beginning. And if the end is declared from the beginning, so we've got to look at the beginning to find out what happens at the end. All right. So let's go to Genesis 22, verse 1 through 3. Starting at verse 1. And it came to be that after those events, Elohim tried Abraham and said to him, Abraham. And he said, here I am. And he said, take your son now, your only son, Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah and offer him there as an ascending offering on the mountains, on one of the mountains which I command you. And Abraham rose early in the morning and saddled his donkey, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac and his son, and he split the wood for the ascending offering, and rose up and went to the place which Elohim had commanded him. And on the third day, Abraham lifted his eyes and saw the place from a distance. So Abraham said to his young men, stay here with the donkey, while the boy and I go over there and worship and come back to you. Those are all key words. Man, it's so cold, all that moisture build up. So Abraham is the father. Isaac is the son. The donkey, we'll get to that. And the 2 servants. The 2 houses, right? House of Judah and house of Ephraim. The 2 houses. There's only 2. There's not the house of Christianity or the house of Judaism. It's the house of Judah and the house of Ephraim. So the donkey is Revelation 12:17. Those grafted in. And it's Revelation 12:17. The dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, those obeying the commandments of God, of Elohim, and having the testimony of Yeshua, both having salvation in Yeshua and walking out the commandments, right?